And now we're getting breaking news. India's inflation rate has dipped significantly and it's the lowest since late 2021. My colleague Sakshi with all the details. Sakshi, take us through the numbers. All right, we'll get Sakshi in just a short while from now. But as you can see, India's inflation rate for the month of April has gone down. The inflation rate for April is at 4.7%, sharply down from 5.66% that was reported in the month of March. In fact, this is the lowest inflation rate that we've seen since October 2021. Back then, the inflation rate was 4.48%, and ever since, it has been higher than that. In fact, inflation has been above 5% ever since December 2021, and this is the first time that inflation has gone below 5%. So it is a significant fall. My colleague Sakshi with all the details. And Sakshi, a sharp fall there in the inflation rate. So what's driving the significant fall in the inflation rate?
That's right. A mixed picture really for the state of the economy. As you rightly said, retail inflation easing further. Remember, last time we saw retail inflation easing to a fresh 15th-month low. Now it is at a fresh 18-month low. And really, what is easing? So, of course, we've seen food inflation ease further. Remember, we've been speaking to experts, and last time they were saying food inflation remains an area of concern. So, food inflation really easing further this time gets, of course, a big thumbs up. So, that's what we know so far. Of course, the fine print is still awaited. That's as far as the inflation picture is concerned. Of course, the fact that, inflation is easing further, is now within the RBI's threshold, is of course something that experts are really cheering on. One of the factors, though some believe this time, could be the base effect for this as well. However, that's not taking away the fact that, of course, we've seen particulars and some sectors really witness an easing of inflation and a softening of prices at large. Now, as far as the IIP picture is concerned, experts and economists believe it really has come as a shocker. Of course, through the day, we were speaking to economists and they were expecting the IIP and the industrial production range to be in 2 point something. But of course, when we've got the data, it's at 1.1% versus February's, of course, 5.6%. So March IIP has come in at 1.1% versus February IIP of 5.6%. And what has really led to this shocker? Now, of course, one is, of course, experts believe a base effect, but leaving that aside, they feel the electricity growth has really been a big disappointment. So far, of course, these are the details we know. A mixed picture really for the state of the economy, but more details awaited.
Right, Sakshi, thanks very much for joining us with those details. And of course, important to point out there that there could also be a base effect in play, and it's still above 4%. The Reserve Bank's target is to keep inflation below 4%, keep inflation from 4. The target band is 4% plus and minus 2. So that's their target. So it is still above 4%, but definitely a sharp fall there, and that is definitely a good news.